Hey guys, welcome back to our weekly meal segment, and happy Veteran Day to all the veterans and the families, the wives, the children, sisters, brothers, grandma, whatever. I say happy Veteran Day to you guys, and we thank you for your service, and God bless. So guys, I had started out doing since I've been on YouTube, doing a little Veteran Day meal celebration. And Tuck was going to smoke some meat, but he changed his mind. So I had started not to do the video, but I wanted to keep in swing of it. So I just came up with a little meal, and I just want to share with you guys. And that flag you see back there, guys, that's from my nephew. He did a tour over in Kuwait. Isn't that right there?
Yes.
I can't think of what year it was. And he brought me that back, and it's a plaque that goes with it telling, what it all represents. But I didn't put that on the table. So guys, we got something else we got to do. So I'm going to go through this here meal. It's not going to be long. I just had to come on and, show my respect towards all our men and women's of military services that that just make it safe for all of us, to award us the freedom and keep us protected from all the wiles of this earth and world. We cannot just take that lightly, guys. Believe me, that is something not to take lightly, and we do not here in our family. Not only do the family members that we have that have served in the armed forces, some gone on, and I had a sister who was a staff sergeant nurse she's retired in the military, and like I say, my nephew, he's retired, and I have 2 other nephews. Well, my nephew, some of you guys met him. He was in my chat when Brittany did the birthday thing, and she called him by his name that she we called him his nickname. She called him Junebug. And somebody in the chat said, "Hey Junebug," that was so cute. But he's Sergeant Willie Siler, and then I have a nephew. His brother also, Marcus Silas. They're keeping that Silas. That's my mama's maiden name, keeping it going. And then Dara Bell. That's my sister, my deceased sister's son. And then I have a niece, Kenise. I'm not gonna call her last name because I hadn't really talked to her about it, but I know they wouldn't mind. And I just have a host of other relatives and friends that have served in the armed forces, and like I say, we're just so thankful and proud of them, and I always let ours know that what a blessing it is, and never take it lightly. And I really don't even speak with anybody speaking badly about the military or our first liners. Anybody that make the sacrifice to serve their country or their community by possibly putting their life on the line, you don't disrespect them, guys. You just don't do that. You do not disrespect them. Because it's some bad and everything, but you got to look beyond that. And them, they risking their life. They're not the cause of what others do. And yeah, like I said, my nephew did a tour of Kuwait, and I sent him. Well, I hadn't even thought about being a May's Happy Table then. I wish I had. I don't know. Let me tell you something, guys. He told me. He said, "Aunt T," he said, "don't worry about trying to send me any care packages and stuff over there while I'm away." He said, "All I want you to do is when I get back is just fix me soul food dinner, whatever." I said, I got you, but you can forget me not sending no care packages over there. That was the first time I shipped out some cakes, guys. I shipped some cakes over to Kuwait, and they arrived fine. And then Brittany, she joined in, fixing the little care packages and stuff, because I told him anything in that because he had gave me a list of what he could have, and if I didn't get the type brand or whatever that he didn't like, I told him to please share it with his other Conrads. That's what you call them. I said please share it with them, and because I did a whole lot of praying, not only for my nephew, but all them young men and women's that was over there. You got some. It's a good thing, guys, because I listen to what's going on in the world now, with everybody concentrating on the negative peoples and the negative things and all that they can do wrong. It's a good thing God said, well, 2 or 3. Hey, hello, tell them, Gary, well, 2 or 3 together, he'll be in the midst. So it's a good thing with that, because we got some people that are just very unnecessary. I'm going to put it like that. And I'm not going to get into that negative stuff, because I think we give the negative people too much play. Like I always tell them in our house, we don't give the devil more credit than we need to. I don't give the devil no credit, because everywhere you go in the church, people saying the devil this and the devil that. And some of that stuff I said, hey, that just to me is just lies. Some people come to church with bald head ties, and they blow out before they get there. They'll say the devil trying to keep them there, but they hadn't been, and the way they talking, maybe a few years, but then they was going to come that day and the devil try to keep them from that. I said, no. If you had bald head tires on your car, or you didn't have enough gas in your car, that's what kept you from there. You should have got your tires straightened out and make sure you had some gas in your car. Now, don't give the devil more credit than you need to, because please believe me, he's out here roaming. And we know, as the elders used to say back in the day, I'm going to do something that the devil won't do. I'm going to leave you alone. That used to mean that they were through with you. You have, they weren't going to hate you, but they got that long handled spoon extended out to you, because they're not going to fool with you. When you hear them say, I can remember that as a young girl growing up, and I used to always wonder what they mean, what the devil won't do. Oh, do I know now. I done lived life now to know exactly what they meant. And another phrase they used to say, when somebody was being evil and nasty unnecessarily, they always said they was a snake in it. They were dangerous. They was like a snake in the grass. And I used to say, well, what do you mean snake in the grass? I was like thinking that's what snakes be at, in the grass. But as I got older and got more wisdom and experience, I remember I see what they mean. Them snakes in that grass, laying out in that grass where you can't see them. That's when they're so dangerous. They blend into it. And that's when most people that got bit by a snake, the one that they couldn't see, was laying in the grass somewhere. So guys, let me move on and tell you what I'm sharing with you guys today, and whether I have a video up for it or not. And then I'm going to go ahead on and just exit to the left. I have some collards. They're the fire collard greens, and I do have a video up for those. And Tuck already have eaten some. You know he have, guys. He said it was so good.
You weren't supposed to say that. But I have.
Why?
I'm going to eat some more soon as it's done.
And he was saying, oh, these collards are good. Because I had put, he had that hollow, he still had a few parts of that the hot banana pepper right there, I didn't know. And I put some of that in there. I was like, oh my God, I put 2 pieces in there because I just love that peppery taste that it gives. But I don't put that many seeds in it, but it was kind of strong. It was smelling so hot. I don't know if you could smell hot, but it was smelling so peppery and stuff in the house. So
yeah, guys, my peppers are still bare, and I still have pepper. Even in November, I still have pepper that's out there on my plant. A lot of it is drying up, but I still have some that's still in good shape. But I'll take that that's drying up and put it up and use it for seed, and I'll start over again next spring.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you told them that, gave them that little quick update, blending that in. because everybody probably relaxing today. But because one of my subscribers I seen a comment where he asked, "How was your garden going? What was going on with your garden?"
It's about done for this season right now, pretty much. Other than the pepper, I had some turnips out there and some collard. May turnip did a lot better than mine did. We was able to get a few out of mine, but most of it came out of hers. Mine just kind of, I don't know, took a turn for the worst at the last, but
yeah, I won with the turnips in the bucket.
But
in the pot.
most everything else I had did pretty decent this season. I get it all cultivated up. Once my peppers all get done, we'll get ready and start it again in the spring.
You're gonna need to get back to business with them collards.
Yeah.
Cause we got a small bunch of collards. Where normally where we get the big bunches, that's 2 for $5. These collards was $4.95 a pack, a bunch.
Yeah.
And the bunch wasn't that big, you guys, and they really wasn't that great. I think what it is, somebody just is sort of like me. When y'all come to your senses with this and stuff, then I come back and purchase it. But right now, with you jacking this stuff up unnecessarily, cause especially something like some collards that's growing out there in the yard, I will let you keep them since you think so highly of them. I will let you keep them, and feed them to the house or whoever buy them. I'm not concerned about them. Because I bought this bunch of collards, and there was a lot of little yellow leaves in it. I had, these are mixed mustards and collards, because it just really wasn't that many of them. So, and I had Tuck to go out there and crop a few of those mustards out there, and I mixed them. Because I told him, I said, well, Brittany won't get a chance to have any to take home with her this time, because that's because Brittany loved collards, and she would just eat all of those. Okay, guys, let's move it right along. And it seemed like it was something else I was going to say, but I forgot it. I got some fried pork chop, and I do have a video of that. And guys, I got some of that there honey cornbread over there that I almost let stay in the oven too long, but it's good, it's okay. And then I have my scalloped potatoes. They almost was our gratin potatoes the way I fix them, but I didn't put, I didn't put that much cheese in them. But that's what that is over there. And then that's, guys, I posted on my community page the carrot cake, and you see what's left of that. But I am going to be doing a video and sharing a video with you guys. I'll probably go ahead on and do it because when Brittany comes, because Brittany do the frosting and stuff for my cake. She's really good with that. And I used to be, guys, but used to be going with a lot of things with me. And I sometimes I really just don't want to do it. I'll tell you what, now that's something I have baked. I have did some cake baking in my life. Hey Tuck, when me and you first got together, was my mama still baking all them cakes like that?
Yes, she was making plenty of cakes.
Yeah, I didn't know whether we were still together, because after we moved from the country, when we first
her
moved
mom will bake 8, 10 cakes at Christmas, like that.
8 to 10.
At least that, different kind of cakes at Christmas.
My mom was baking about 17 cakes, and you couldn't tell her nothing with that, because she would share a lot of them out. And then she would. I mean, it was a ritual. How she'll start baking, and then when she baked, she normally baked, according to what kind she was baking, she would bake 2 or 3 a day. Because if she baked chocolate cakes, she was gonna have about 3 to 4 chocolate cakes, because they was well liked. And then the caramel cake, she was gonna bake at least 3 of those. And then she had those other colorful cakes. You had my friend said that on YouTube. She remembered my mama about her colorful cakes. And my mama was a great baker, and she was a great cook. I learned so much from her. That's really, she made things easy. And I mean, it stuck for a long time in my head, because I can just sort of, like, if I can't remember something, I'll just go back into the recesses of my mind and replay it, and I was like, But now that I'm getting older, that's getting harder to do. I may have to find something written down. We weren't writing too much down then. And let me move back on with the meal. What else something?
Let's see, a drink over there. I think we mentioned everything.
Oh yeah, Tuck, made sure you put the drink up there. What did you got there, Tuck?
Lemonade iced tea.
Because I was saying, I ain't going to do it. I said, well, I'm just going to show it like this. Because normally, guys, on the other ones, I just had a spread with the food I cooked. And I said, well, I ain't going to try to go through that preparing a plate. I'm just going to do it like this. And so, you said that was
That's pretty much it, yeah.
lemonade
I
iced tea.
see, you did the pork chop already and everything else.
So, guys, we got to move on out of here. But we just wanted to pop on and say that to you. Is there anything you want to say to?
No, just happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there, current and retired or past veterans that have served and those that are still serving. Just always remember, guys, do not forget that freedom is not free. This freedom that we have and we earn day, it is not free. There's a lot of bloodshed and stuff that has been shed for us in this country to have the freedoms that we do have today. Even though you may say we got a lot of imperfections and things like that, but nothing is perfect. But I tell you what, it beats anything else that's out there right now. You'd rather go to some of these other countries and you go right ahead. But I'm proud to be an American.
Oh yes. And I respect my country and the flag, and I respect the people, whoever God will be ever elected to be in office, whatever they do wrong, but don't sweat about it. They'll have to give in candidate. I don't care how big you is or what position you is, all of us the same, guys, in God's eyes.
That's right.
Our sin and somebody rich or somebody in big position, sin is the same thing with God. So that should keep you, keep you into doing the right thing, and just not be influenced by all of this that's going on in this world now.
And if the people that's in office is not doing the things that you think they ought to be doing, that's why we have elections every 4 years. So you have opportunity to voice your opinion by your vote. If you vote, then you put your opinion in the hat. If you don't vote, then really you don't have anything to say, because you had the opportunity to vote. And it's a lot of folks that as well died for the right for us to have a chance to vote as well. So that's your opportunity to change what's going on. If it's not to your liking, you have a chance to do that every 4 years, from the federal election all the way down to your local.
And go out and support that, and then do your research. First thing I'm seeing nowadays, people don't do the research. They rely on the media to tell you what this and what that. It's not. I can't think of. Well, I know any time of whatever they're running for president or whatever, I'm gonna listen to their rallies, what they say, and all that kind of stuff, and I know what they reneging on and not reneging on. I'm not gonna listen to some of the commentary or what you call them, the narrate, the news people and stuff like that. Cause they just done got, they wrong for what they're doing. But don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, guys. They all gonna have to go before God with that. You don't have to. We may not never know about it, and they probably putting on the front and pretend like they ain't, and they already see it, because God's word will not be void. We are going to, all of us, we are going to reap what we sow. You can repent. See, some people is getting that mixed up. You can repent. You go to God, repent, and go and sin no more. And you may do sin some more, but don't let it be intentionally. And don't do things out of malice. Just doing stuff because, hey, I'll just go on and, I've known people that just don't even try to control themselves. Don't even try to not yield to temptation because they feel that God has forgiven us and God has forgiven. Yeah, God has forgiven you, but you got to go by that word that He left you. What's in that Bible telling you going to reap what you sow, because He gonna forgive you, but that ain't dismissed. If you don't went out there and sowed some bad seeds and stuff like that, that stuff is still out there. Because I've seen people go kill people, go to prison, get with some of these Christian groups and stuff, and they be holding rallies at the prison and all that stuff, trying to bring him out. So you just get that guy get his soul right, but he gonna have to do that time for his crime. You know what the land, what you call it? He gonna pay for that. What the law of the land. So he gonna have to, you know, he just if they, you know, that's what they doing, putting him there. And then he just have to be put to death, but at least y'all know or feel like he got his soul, right? That he may be going home to live with his God. That's one thing we can't control. Whether, you know, God don't give us no heaven or hell to put nobody in. But when you speak on a person's actions or their behavior, you got to speak the truth about that. You can't make a angel out of devil. I'm not gonna sit up there. I don't even play that with my kids and stuff like that. When you wrong, you just wrong. Same with me. If I'm wrong about something, I am wrong. I'm just not gonna try to continue trying to make my right wrong. That's I don't want to play around with that type. I don't want to play around with that kind of demonic mess, I call it. So guys, that's all I'm gonna say. We weren't even planning on saying this much. This here came up. And it was impromptu, so we gonna intentionally pop off of here. So thumbs up the video and tell me guys if what y'all did to celebrate your Veterans Day and what you had to eat, because we had to do something good today. And Tuck still said that he had got a Boston butt. Ladies love you, and ladies see him put it on the smoke for the weeks out. We'll see. If you do, I'll share the meal with you guys on a weekly meal. So but y'all can finish enjoying the rest of your day. And like I said, give me a thumbs up. And okay guys, my camera cut out on me, told me I was talking too much. I ain't used to that. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, what I was going to say, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And go out and go over and check out my daughter Britt Simone's channel. And remember what Mamie always tell you guys: think positive and use your common sense, and they love you guys. Happy Veterans Day. See you in the next video. Bye.
Bye, you guys.